You gonna bring me an air hose? I said I need an air hose.
Oh, you want another one?
Yeah. Hey, that red one over there. Plug it in. Plug it in right here. Plug it in there. In there. It's got to be after the water separator to at least hopefully separate some of the water. Good. You didn't get it. Keep trying to plug the air hose in. She ain't never been able to do it. You got to be strong.
There you go.
Yeah, it's right here. Lord mercy, you just picked it up and turned it into a mess.
Okay. See? No. Little waistband.
Bring me the brake part cleaner, the only thing we have to clean anything with. Whoa. That ain't gonna do it. Damn it. I need another piece of, do we have any 120? What do we have in this?
120, 120,
Let me have a piece of 120. This is stuck now. You wanted it stuck. It's stuck now, it won't come off. We had a problem when we first put the pad on there. Didn't want to take the paper. I didn't know anything. That's all gummed up from the paint. I looked and put my hand on there, but the oil from your hand caused it to not stick. Oh Lord, I hate this.
Alright, on the other side of the can.
All right. We need your help. All right, I got it. Get away. Get away from me. Get away from me. This is where my inexperience in body work comes into play. I'm trying to get this body line, which is very evident once you prime it. You can see it not in the right place. It's supposed to come up right here. Well, just touch it. Right. Supposed to come up right here and then roll into the truck about 10 degrees in. Well, over here it's fine. Right here it's down, like down here. And I don't know that I have enough Bondo. I got enough Bondo left to skim out this corner right here, and maybe skin on each side of this. I'm gonna just touch it again. Maybe skin on each side of this high spot right here to help level it out. I need to touch it. I'll just have to clean it again. Right here is low. So all of this is low, and this is low. So I've got the cord. There you go. Thank you. So this is down. So I need to put a skin coat here, and then feather it out here and here, and then put some right here and feather it out to there, and then pull some down here, and then feather it out down here. I should have took it down to the paint, I guess. We're going to try to get this skimmed right here and this up here done. And I might have time and enough Bondo to do this. I doubt it. Most people would say it's an old farm truck, just leave it like it is. The reason why I'm addressing this again is I went to sand the primer with the 220 to knock it down, taper it out and everything right here where it goes back into the paint, and it just started rolling up little balls, and it's been drying for about 10-12 hours, and the heat's been at least 80 or 90 degrees all day yesterday, and so it's had almost a whole day of drying, and it never kicked, never did anything. Also, right there at the end of the can, when I was spraying this on, it just started running like crazy for no reason. I couldn't figure out why. I washed it all down with brake parts cleaner and aired it off, just like I did before when it worked perfect. But now all of a sudden it didn't want to do right. I don't know what that's about. So now I got to try to scrape out the last bit of this Bondo to do here. Maybe this up here again. I'm going to try to tackle that body line again. And then I'm not concerned about this high spot right here, but you can feel it when you rub your finger over it. Feel it drop off. And it's really smooth from where I've been sanding this whole area, and it hits a really wide spot. So I just need to be able to taper it on both sides somehow. We'll find out if I have enough Bondo to do all that. This stuff is $15 for a quart. And granted, most of it has been turned into dust because I don't have any shaping tools. So all I can do is put it on there and then sand it down. But it would still been turned to an unusable product. Okay. I don't see how I'm going to get this out of here, but we're going to try. Here for you, AV and doing this.
We have 3 people watching. One includes me.
Other side. No, gloss. And it'll help, push up. It'll help, last time I'm doing this. Oops, I'm tightening it up. I'm ready tightening it. Now I'm tighten it up. Oh, I got it.
Where'd you stick it?
In my hand.
Oh, all over the light. Will that stuff pop off the light?
Oh, yeah, that'll. That's it. That's all I can do. Hopefully that'll do it. Give me a rag. I'll get it off the bottom right now. It's still pliable enough to wipe with a rag. Alright, that's it. I hate bond those. No matter where you wipe it, it's always on your hand after you're done. Back to trash. Hopefully I got that right. I don't know when to stop. That's my problem. I don't know when to stop. I had it perfect, and then I went back up here and that messed it up. I don't, where's my drink cup, baby? Yo, where's my drink cup? Did you move it? Oh, cause it's dust. This up here, I guess I'll sand it back down. I just don't see the point. I don't know what to do to it. It didn't harden. The paint didn't cure. Some places it's nice, it's smooth, and then it's dusty. Like it's got little balls where it rolled up. It didn't cut. It was gummy. So I don't know why it did that. I can tell right now that this is up. That's up. But our main thing is trying to maintain this line right here, get this angle, and then coming across and then sanding that down. Now this is built out a little bit, and this right here was the biggest thing where the paint came off back to the metal right here. So I should be able to take my level and sand a little bit and put it up there and see what I need to take down. I probably should have panned it out down in here. Now I got low spots. But hopefully most of this will come back off. End up holding the dust. Now we sit and wait. I have nothing else to do. I wish we'd have thought this out a little bit better, Tara. I said I wish we'd have thought this out a little bit better. Well, here I am live and really don't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm thinking about putting a remote greasing system on the truck for all the grease fittings under the truck, except for the dry shaft. Obviously, you can't do it with the dry shaft. But I can get a 4-port for like $200, and that comes with the lines and all the fittings and everything, and the manifold, and I think the bolts to bolt the manifold up to whatever you're going to bolt it to. And I thought about doing that, and depending on if I can get it routed in such a way that when you steer the truck, it moves with it instead of getting hung or pinched. If I can't do that, then I'm not going to do it. But I put that on there, and then I can just stand up here, top of the truck, raise the hood, and take my grease gun and grease all the fittings under there without having to go under the truck and do it. I still have to do the dry shaft, but this truck doesn't get driven that much. 1,000 miles a year, maybe? No, that's too much. 1,000 miles a year. About 500 miles a year. About 500 miles a year is all this truck gets driven. I actually have to do the 12,000 miles. What is it? No, about 3,000 miles or 3 months. I have to do the 3 months oil change, whether it had it on it or not. Because when you crank up a car and it's cold and the rings aren't fully seated, a little bit of gas does wash down around the piston and contaminates the oil. And then if you don't run it long enough, it'll eventually build up in there. So anytime I move the truck, I try to let it run, come up to temperature if I can. I go down the driveway, take the trash down. So we don't just get in there and move it for the hell of it. Is your mama watching? Yeah, I actually sat here the other day, and so anyway, I sanded it. So this will be the last sanding. Not hurting anything. I'm learning how to get it like I want it, and I wished I had a straight line sander or a longboard sander. I wish I had one of those, because that would be perfect for about to right here where it's straight, and this fender is straight up here, but as it comes, this fender's arched. It's high right here, out right here, and it starts diving in right here, and then goes down. So it's guys, and so it's really hard to maneuver all of that. I've had to blend all that in. So I had to put it on thick in order to have it to be able to carve it back down. Oh, and for anybody that's ever had this problem, when I bought this pad new because I messed up the old pad, and so when I first got it, the paper wouldn't stick to it. Wouldn't stick to it at all. I put it on there, hit the button, shoo, paper fly off every time. Even if you put it up against the car or the truck, hit the button, hit the lever, it would swing it off. It wouldn't drive it for one thing, and then when you lightened up to maybe get it going, it would swing off. So I have a couch cover on my couch out here at the shop, and so what I did is I put it on the armrest of the couch. My father told me that he has to warm his up before his pad will stick. The blue pad will stick. Blue sandpaper will stick. So I said, okay. So I put it on the armrest and just let it run for a while, a minute, and got it good and warm. And I put it on there, and now they're sticking. And also I took, while it was running, I took 220 sandpaper and broke the glaze for that smooth finish that is this pad. I just tanked it from the center and worked my way out with it going real slow. And now they're sticking to the point it's hard to pull them off. There you go. All right. So if I had a straightboard sander, it could ride right here and ride over here, and then I could get this straight. But trying to do it with the palms, with the hand sander, is when I go down to hit, if I got it tilted a little bit, then I'm gonna dig a hole, and it's really hard to get that. I guess if you know what you're doing, well, I'm pretty sure if you know what you're doing, then you don't have that problem. Almost. Another 20 minutes. I'm not gonna keep y'all that long. Kira's actually in the shop doing her schoolwork. She's a college girl now. I need some, I'm gonna give this a couple more days. It's like, the truck doesn't need to go anywhere. It can stay here all day. I mean, stay here all week. I don't want to take it out with this bare metal. I don't want it to rust. But I wish I had a straight board sander. And for those that are going to suggest, what about a piece of wood and sandpaper wrapped around it? I don't have any more wood in the wood shop right now. We cleaned it out. So I have no more scraps. The only thing I know to do is I have to buy the sandpaper. I don't have the rectangular sandpaper. But I have to buy the sandpaper, and then I can glue it with some 3M glue, 3M spray adhesive. I can glue it to my this little cheap level right here, and then I can use that to sand it down. That's not a bad idea. But I looked at Harbor Freight for a longboard sander. I looked at Tractor Supply, Walmart.com, HomeDepot.com. Everyone I looked at, everyone said mine was broken when it came. It worked for about 2 times, 3 times, and it just all of a sudden stopped, wouldn't move. What else? It came broken. So I don't know if this is a sander that body men don't use. That's why they haven't come out with some really good ones. But none of the ones that I could find under $200 was worth anything. That's already kicked. Well, it's not ready to sand, but it's already kicked. Yeah, this has got a low spot right here, but it's really high right here and high over here. So this low spot is supposed to be here. This is where this comes in like this, and then it turns right here. It turns like this, and then goes this way. What?
Anything I would say.
I heard that. Well, I didn't know it required a response. I'm sorry. Yes, we have 4 people watching. Yay!
Hey, Joseph.
What? Okay. Addison. Now, whatever. Hey, do we have, I got a question. I do have some rectangular sandpaper. Do we have any spray adhesive? And I want some of those.
Where you have your own bag?
I want those. I had one that wouldn't come out of the bag for nothing. Had to tear the bag open to get it out.
Okay, I lost one.
You lost one of yours. Really?
You got 4, I got 3. You got the better end of the deal.
Whatever.
I'm gonna give you some more tea.
Do we have any 3M spray adhesive? Did you just bring the picture outside?
That's what the mom bought out earlier, or yesterday. Just kept it in the shop because we had that
do have freight heaters. All right.
What do you need it for?
Make me a longboard sander.
How you gonna do that?
Get me go pull me off enough of that rope sand cloth that Scooter gave us. They go from here to there.
Oh.
Don't cut it with a snip. Hey, razor knife goes over there on the smoker. I can't read it. I can't see it to read it. See if you can read. Why don't you take that's what you think you say.
That's why we put it up and we can use it for that little space thing.
Well, you didn't do what I told you.
It says here not long enough.
Right. In other words, take the damn sander in there with you. I need you to read the directions. See how long it takes for it to dry. How do you apply it?
Surface should be clean, dry, and free of oil or grease. Shake can for 1 minute. Can temperature should be at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit for best results. Hold 8 to 12 inches away from surface. It doesn't say how long to let it dry.
Doesn't say to let tack off or anything like that. I don't know what to do.
Right on there, stick it on there, I guess.
Take it for a minute. Yes, girl. No. Build you what I have to deal with.
Okay.
Down there in a minute. Alright, lay this out and play the back of that. Not on my truck. On that floor right there where you're standing. Gonna spray it on my truck. Oh, that girl. I don't know if this works like contact cement can. I don't know if this works like contact cement or what.
Hey, stick it in the fingers.
Okay.
Ow! Oh, stick it to the truck. Crap. Who knows how long this takes to heat.
It sounds like
Oh, man. Oh, thanks.
oh, it's not straight. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll pull it off and try again. There we go. That'll work. That'll Man, couldn't do it. Not quite. Not quite ready. But that's doing what I wanted it to do. So that worked. Looked like a champ. Now we just got to got a little work on my bumper to do. I did my trim. I'm going to get a buffing pad for my grinder and polish up all my aluminum trim over each wheel well. I actually got a piece in there that has to go back on the truck if we haven't lost it. We'll have to just come up with some screws. Probably a cheese grater. Probably cheese, yeah. It's cheese grater territory now. But yeah, this needs to come down. That needs to come down. Then I'll just keep working this down until I get down to this line and hopefully just come straight out like this. Come off the line and then do the same thing up from the bottom and then make those 2 points meet. Then I have a little soft hand sponge, sanding sponge. Then I'll go over the line and break the point off, just to soften it up a little bit. I got glue everywhere. Rough. I don't used to always work.
How would you say that highlighted word?
I can't even say that word. The archaeological remains of the computer doing this. Canada, Loyo,
Tatalahuk.
Chetalahuk.
I had to look it up.
I'm glad you did because I sure as hell can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, I've been reading and I'm like, I have no idea how you say this word.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
How you say it when you're ready?
This is peeling off up here at the top. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. That metal's awful smooth. I sanded it with 80 grit sandpaper. I don't know how much smoother I'm supposed to sand. I mean, how much rougher I'm supposed to sand it. This has got a few little holes in it right here. I need to take this down right here. It's like a big, like a 1/16 of an inch. And it's, yeah, there we go.
Where's the fun? That's as big as it's gonna get. I got one little spot right here. About the size of the quarter. Then it's done. Right there. I'm not gonna worry about that. I didn't take it all the way down to the middle. That's what I'm getting, that hump. The hump is from the paint. That's good enough for me. I don't know why this keeps peeling off. Maybe it's not what kicked hard enough. We're gonna leave that alone, so we're gonna mix up a tiny bit and skim just a bit. That's it. This right here needs to be dealt with, but that line is now now straight. I get stuck on somebody's foot. Probably mine. Got a little spot right here, I need to throw it out right here. Might do that with some glazing compound. And then, I'm gonna put a little pie in the middle. Over up with the 220. So I need a 220 pad, baby. Might help to hook the hose up to it. near the end of the tape.
And then tape up the mic. There'll be sandpaper somewhere around here. That's smooth. That's, well, that could be smooth. So it needs a little bit right there. It's like a quarter side of the mountain. That's it. This side is tapered out nice. What are you doing, Tara? Are you bringing my tea? You gotta clean this under here. I don't know how you gonna clean it. I'll throw out rag with some.
Peter! Woohoo!
Hello, Peter. I got a good job for you. Hold on. Hold on, I'll tell you this thing. It's a painting. See this trim right here that goes around the mic?
Okay.
It's black, but the solvent has taken the black off of it.
Yeah.
So what we need to do is you go around with a Scotch-Brite pad and clean it up and or rough it up a little bit, and then we'll get you some enamel paint. You spray it in the cap, and you take a brush and go back around there and make that black again. Hello, Peter Nuddle. I need a primer now. We're out of primer. Do we have any kind of primer? What kind of paint do we have in there? We don't have any black, do we? Lord mercy. You might send me some paint. Hint, hint. All right, we have what? What?
Blue,
Oh, say that.
orange,
Orange.
red.
Oh, we have gray.
Well, oh, I did paint and primer.
Yes, that'll work. We need something to block off the light. We don't have any tape. And I'd almost take electrical tape at this point.
Okay.
Hello, Glenn. Not sure if this is going to do what I want it to do, but I wanted to try. I turn the fan off so it won't blow me too bad. Oh, wait a minute. Got one more thing here. I just got through sanding that trim. I don't want to have to go sand it again.
What you need to put some here so it doesn't spray on here?
Yeah. Depending on how wide the tip is. Oh. There. I can sand that list a little bit off here. I don't even know if this can is going to spray. Nope. Not at all. Hand me that blue tip. See if it'll spray.
Glenn said I was. Oops. Glenn said I was just in your neighborhood riding my Harley Davidson. We were in Upson County near near Yatesville.
Ah,
Cool, Glenn.
that's down the street from us, a ways, but it's down the street.
Peter said my PC is running slow this morning. Recoding videos. We'll be watching though. Okay, Peter. At least you're the hair. Finally, someone. That looks better than. Oh.
Yeah, but it's running though.
Still running? Maybe you're spraying too much on?
Maybe so. But we'll let that dry.
Does the other side need to be done still?
Over by the, yeah, you can go over and spray that. Close that door and hand me the clicker so I can turn the fan on. Get a little sandpaper when it's dry. Tomorrow, I'll get the 220. And I'll go up before I put it on the coat on. You get it?
Hey, run for me!
Don't put too much on there. But when it's cured, I can go over with the sander real slow and sand it down, spray some water on it. spot right here I gotta do, right there. About as big as it's come. Might have enough for that. Turn that fan on over there, it's hot.
About that, I don't know if it's sitting out.
Turn it on high. That feels so good.
Now, even if it's not there, no air at all.
Well, you didn't have to turn the fan on. You could have had the fan. You didn't have. That body line still looks like it's down. What else we got? Anything? You don't know how long it takes that paint to dry. How long before you sand?
Drive is 20 drive, it's 5 to 20 minutes. An hour. Drive 24 hours.
Alright, well, that's wait 24 hours. Then we can sand our runs off. Thursday when the wife gets paid, I'll get some painter's tape and tape off this whole light. That way I can do this corner and get this bezel right here back black again. I'll spray that black and then I'm gonna get some primer. And I gotta do a little bit of Bondo right here. Just put that lid on it. There might be enough. All I need is about a quarter size. Is there about a quarter size of Bondo in there? Let me see. Yeah, put the lid on. That's enough. Hey, what time is it?
12:45.
12? Hey, it's lunchtime, everybody.
I don't know what we're gonna have. We don't have much in the house.
We'll find something. So, tomorrow maybe after this paint dries, I'll come there. All I gotta do is this little spot right here. Right there. That's it. I'm gonna rub it up with some 80 grit paper, hopefully so the Bondo bonds with. Alright, so is that it? That's it. That's all we got for today. That's not turned out exactly like I wanted. I'm too impatient. And I shouldn't be impatient, but I am. But it'll be alright for this farm truck. When that dries, that cures in a couple of days. I can take some 220 wet or dry and wet sand it. And then I can take 400 and finish it off, and it should lay down. I'm going to do the whole fender. So it's got runs on it. So I'll sand those runs off and then primer, take filler primer and put it in the spot and then sealer over top of it. And then I'll get some Rust-Oleum black. So that's what I painted this truck with. I tried some farm and implement painter along with partner, and it didn't do worth the flip. I'm doing. But don't be afraid to get out here and do something. Get out in your shop and make something. But don't forget to get out here. Don't forget. Don't feel threatened by a project. Get out there and try it. You mess it up, oh well, mess it up. Nothing you can do about it. But just remember, you need to help it one bite at a time. So, thanks for watching. Love one another. Be kind. Click the thumbs up. Click that thumbs up. It helps the channel. We need those thumbs up.